Baby, that piece of chicken I just ate, wow, that was delicious. That was supposed to be for lunch tomorrow, but baby, the way the hunger just came upon me, that wasn't gonna make it till tomorrow. Hate to tell you. Okay. Alright, I think I'm ready. Alright. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Vinia McKell. Thank you so much for being here with me today. Today is a huge perfume haul. Most of them are travel sizes. A couple of them are full size bottles, but we'll get into how I got there and why we're here all together. Before we get into that, you know I have to thank my subscribers. You guys are amazing, incredible. Y'all be holding it down. Y'all the POP hold it down. I never get tired of that. That is so petty. But yeah, y'all, oh, I need to do that video. Y'all see how my ADHD be flaring up? Anyway, y'all, you guys are incredible and amazing. I just love you so much, and I am appreciative and grateful for the community that we are building here. Also, you know I got my monthly discount code for your body oils. The code is on the screen and in the caption down below. I have plenty of videos recommending things that I have personally bought with my own money, as well as things that they've sent me that I thoroughly enjoy. And they have literally so many more things that I want to try. Every time I be like, okay, I think I got everything, they release something else and I be like, dang, I need to place another order. So I'm trying to wait to a good spot where it's like I can get everything that I currently want at one time. But they just be releasing stuff so often, it's just like I can't keep up. But that's a good thing. We like that. Now that we've got the announcements out the way, we have a collective haul. There are several perfumes and several travel size perfumes in here. And what had happened was I've gotten to the point now as a content creator that when I sit down to film, I can sit down and film about 3 or 4, sometimes even 5 or 6 videos in one setting, and then I slowly but surely edit them and I, you know, do it like that. So, and it's in my Vinia McKell folder on my desktop, and my laptop every once in a while I'll be like, we full, we tired, girl, it ain't no more space. So the first place I go is I delete stuff off my desktop, and then I'll go through my files and I'll transfer whatever I'm not currently using to my external hard drive, and then everything else I'll delete. Long story short, I apparently grabbed my Vinia McKell folder that had a lot of my videos on there, a lot of ones that had not been edited yet, and I deleted it and I emptied the trash. Didn't know I grabbed it. Have never done that before. I never even thought to check. Called Apple. I didn't have anything backed up, of course, so they couldn't do nothing. They said I had to take it to a data recovery center. Took it to Best Buy. My appointment lasted all of 2 minutes because he was like, yeah, I called. They said you have to ship your laptop off. It's got to be with them for a couple of months. And it's very expensive. It starts at $500, and I think he said it goes all the way to either $2,000 or $4,000. Either way, I was tapped out at $500 and being gone. I was actually tapped out when he said a couple months. Like, I can't be without my laptop for a couple of months. Like, that defeats the purpose of recovering the videos. Then the price, it was just, I didn't have anything that was that important that I couldn't just either refilm it or just scrap it and say I just ain't posting it. So that was also like low-key frustrating and depressing, and my go-to when I'm stressed or frustrated, I shop. So I had bought some more perfumes, but all the perfumes that I bought additionally were travel size. So that's why we got travel size, and then we have 3 original perfumes because each perfume was a separate video that I had filmed that I was going to post and edit, but I never got a chance to do that. So that's how we're here having one big collective perfume haul. Because I'm not refilming them individually, and it is what it is. So let's just jump right on in. So this first one, this isn't a blind buy or anything. I've had Burberry Her. That was my first big girl purchase. If you know, in my Harper's Bazaar, in my little the article that I'm in Harper's Bazaar, I talked about it. This was like my intro. This is my first big girl perfume. I bought this in, what was that, 2021. It is a scent memory for me. It's incredibly nostalgic. It will always be in my rotation. My other bottle had been gone. I was just waiting for a comparable price to come back around. When I got this from Nordstrom, and it was like the 1.6 ounce was like $70. Hold on, let me make sure. This probably gonna be long, by the way, so you know, get you a little snack, get you a beverage. If you got some house chores you need to do, just turn me on in the background so I can keep you company. So yes, this was my first big girl purchase, and for a 1.7 ounce I paid $65, which is very, very, very reasonable for a Burberry perfume. So I always knew I wanted to repurchase, but I was trying to wait for the price to come back down. Finally, Joma Shop had, for a Father's Day sale, they had the 3 ounce for $99. And I felt like that was a very reasonable price. Seeing I paid $65 for a 1 ounce and then $100 for a 3 ounce. Especially because Burberry Her is just, it's very popular. It has a lot of notoriety. It's user friendly, like a lot of people really like it. So for it to come down to that price, I feel like that was a really good price. Now the thing with Burberry Her, I feel like I've talked about it before, but when I first got it, I didn't like it. I was like, because this was, like I said, my first intro into like big girl perfume, like perfume. And so I was going based off recommendations on, like, it was always on YouTube, like recommendations videos, TikTok, Instagram. Burberry Her was always in the mix. So it was a blind buy. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna love this. I got this and I said, this can't be the same thing. This cannot be the one that y'all was hyping and talking about so much. Like, this can't be it. Can't be. It's gotta be another Burberry. I got the wrong one. So I tried my best to finish this bottle up because I was so disappointed. I got probably about halfway through, set it down after a couple months, didn't touch it or anything. Came back like a year later and I sprayed it and I said, oh my god, this is absolutely beautiful. Like, I was in love with it. I was like, I don't know what happened from a year ago when I was wearing this, but it is like my love now. And I seen somebody else talk about it. It was like, when I first got Burberry Her, I didn't like it. I came back to it a couple months later and now I freaking love it. So I think this is one of the ones where it gets better with time. You have to let it sit, because like, I promise you, what I was smelling when I first bought it versus a year later, it was not the same thing. Their atomizers are not great. I'm not a fan of them. Yeah, but this is beautiful. This is nice. But I feel like when I come back to this, maybe around the fall time, maybe like around my birthday. This is already good now, though. I've had it open for probably a couple weeks now, and it's already gotten better since I first sprayed it. But I feel like you got to let this sit a little, let it marinate. Woo! This thing comes alive. But even like now, I would totally wear this now. It's good now. I'm used to the scent. I like it now. But this one, you got to let it do what it's gonna do to really love it. But it isn't you know, like I said, it's not a blind buy. I've had it before. That 1.7 ounce bottle been empty. It was just a placeholder until I finally committed to buying the replacement. Since I finally have it, you know, whatever. But like I said, this will always be in my rotation. It will always, this is my first perfume, like big girl perfume. It's attached. I remember where I was living, what music I was listening to. It's just attached. It's so nostalgic for me. So it will always be in my collection. Had I not have this attachment to it, now that I have Burberry Her Elixir, I would not have repurchased Burberry Her. But because of the memory and the nostalgia for me, it's just got to always be repurchased. So that's Burberry Her. This is Irresistible by Givenchy. Now, I had bought this. So what had happened was, for my friend for Christmas, I had got her Carolina Herrera Good Girl, because she had been saying she liked the one in the heel, she liked it, she wanted it. Then her little annoying boyfriend had already bought it for her for Christmas. I was so annoyed, like, boy, back up. So we went to Ulta, and we went to Ulta together, and we got to smelling perfumes so she could pick out what she wanted. And she picked out Irresistible Givenchy. And I talked to her a couple days later. She was like, oh my gosh, yes, I loved it. I went to work and they kept asking what you got on, what you got on. I'm like, okay, cool. Then I think I was watching Pockets and Bows, and it was in like her top favorites or something, like recommendations video. So I'm like, okay, let me spin the block, because I don't remember being crazy about it when I smelled it in Ulta with her, but she said she got compliments, and then Pockets and Bows was saying that it's like in her rotation she gets compliments. So I'm like, okay, maybe I missed something. I did pay full price. I went to like Fragrance Set, I think, and I found it for I think about like 60 bucks, and this is a 1.7 ounce, I think. Yeah, it's a 50 ml, and I think I paid 60. It was $61.10. So I don't think that's bad. Okay, so Irresistible Givenchy. I still am indifferent, or I don't really know how I feel about this perfume. It's not offensive. It's not bad. It's just, it smells replaceable. It smells interchangeable with a million other things. Like, I'm not getting the significance of this. It's given like a shampoo-y hair conditioner perfume type of smell. It feels, I'm very indifferent toward this fragrance. Like, it's not bad. I could take it or leave it. Now, if you tell me that I need to let this sit for a couple of months and then that's when it comes alive, I could definitely see that happening. Because there is something underneath that I'm like, if y'all amp that up a little more, I would really love it. But just like, it just feels like this could easily be interchangeable with a million other things. Let's see what the notes are. And I believe this is the Eau de Parfum, because I think they have an Eau de Toilette. Yes, this is an Eau de Parfum. Pear, ambrette, the middle is rose and iris, the base is musk and Virginia cedar. I mean, just as basic as those notes are, is as basic as this smells to me. Yeah, I'm just not loving it. It's not bad. I don't hate it. I don't think it's offensive. I think it's a safe blind buy, but it's just okay to me. I am interested to see how this would go with like Merlot Pear from Victoria's Secret. For some reason, I also want to wear this with Gentle Fluidity Gold. For some reason, I don't know why. But yeah, we'll see. As of right now, my determination is that it's meh. It's okay. Yeah, it's just okay, but that could change. But for right now, it's okay. Okay, now we have Juliet Has a Gun Vanilla Vibes. Now, let me tell you, this was one that, of course, I was in Sephora at Kohl's. I don't know what it is, but something about that Sephora being inside Kohl's, it be getting me. It be getting me. I was with my friend. We were smelling a bunch of things. I didn't end up leaving with this from there. I found it on a third-party discount, third-party perfume place for a very significant discount. So, I went ahead and bought it. And this is one, it gives me like Alien Goddess vibes. Like, it's definitely that mature coconut, but it's also similar in the sense of what I smell when I put it right up to my nose versus what I smell when I like move my in the air. It's two different things. It's so good though. But like, so me spraying this on like right here, it smells like one thing. Then I like move this past my face and it smells like something different. They're both good, but it's just, it gives something different. But that's the same thing Alien Goddess does. When I smell Alien Goddess on my skin, I was like, okay, it's cool. But then when I kept moving my hand past my face, I'm like, what am I smelling like? But that one performs well on me. I get compliments every time I wear that one. And I can say I wore this to work the other day and I got 2 compliments on it. So it's good. It performs, and that layering combo, top tier. Oh, this is so good. There's such a sexy, mature, almost boozy, like coconut beachy type of scent. Ooh, so good. Let me give y'all the notes. So the notes for this, the top note is salt, the middle is vanilla absolute and orchid, the base is tonka bean, sandalwood, musk, and benzoin. I thoroughly enjoy this scent. Now, tell the truth, shame the devil. If you have Alien Goddess, do you need vanilla vibes? I'm gonna say they serve the same purpose, so no, you don't need both, but I don't think they're the same scent. but they're close enough that you don't need both. However, I will always repurchase both. I'm almost done with my first bottle of Alien Goddess, and I do have another one. So that will always be a repurchase. When this one is gone, I would 100% repurchase this. You definitely don't need both, but I will always keep both. They serve the same purpose, but they're not the same thing. This one though is so good. It performs. It did very well in the skin. I think the day I wore this too, it was raining, and it wasn't offensive. It wasn't super cloying. Like, it still held up very well, and I still felt very fresh and clean even in the rain. So 10 out of 10, highly recommend, especially if you can find this on a discount website like FragranceNet or something like that. If you can find it. How much did I pay for this? I paid $55 for the 3 ounce. Y'all, I ordered this back in February. I just opened this package 2 weeks ago, and I ordered it in February. Anyway, I only paid $55. Excuse me, $55 for a 3.3 ounce. Definitely worth the price if you can get it. Oh, I do smell that salt people were talking about. It's not offensive to me. I like it. Definitely worth it if you can get your hands on it for a discount. You don't need both. Tell the truth and the devil. You don't need Alien Goddess or Vanilla Vibes. If you have either one, it would serve the same purpose. A very fresh, clean coconut scent that lasts a long time. Either one would work. They serve the same purpose. They're not the same thing, but they're close enough that you don't need both. However, I'm going to keep both. So those 3 were the perfumes that I had initially recorded separately and got lost when I deleted my Vanilla Mikkel folder. So that's that. Now let's get into my retail therapy purchases. I got another Janeiro Radiance. This is, I literally am almost done with the bottle that I have now, and I just got that bottle during the VIB sale. So what month was that? Like March or something? Was that March? I don't know, March or April. It has not been that long, and I'm literally almost done with that bottle. This Janeiro Radiance is so good. When I first smelled it in store, I was like, I don't really care for this. When did I get, I don't know. I haven't had that bottle long, and it's almost gone. I smelled it again on a different day, and I was like, wow, I regret talking bad about you. So I got another one of this one. It's so good, and it goes with so many things. It's a great addition to layering. Every time I put this with something, it just adds a special touch, and it is just so good. So good. I don't even know what the notes for this are. I never even looked it up. I just went by the smell. The top notes are sand and coconut milk. The middle is tuberose and ylang ylang. The base is vanilla and amber. This thing is so, like, this is one of the ones, y'all can go ahead and release this in a perfume. Yep, that would just be fantastic. Go ahead, release this in a perfume. It is perfume worthy. Every form that this comes out in, I genuinely want. Like, this is so good. And this, every time I wear this with the Fenty Body Butter, the original, when I put these two together as my base and then do whatever else I'm doing on top, it's always a hit. Every single time. It's just, oh, love this. So I picked up Juliet Has a Gun Lust for Sun. Okay. I smelled this in the store, and I really wanted to buy the 100 milliliter bottle right there. But y'all know I'm trying to be better about not just blind buying. Well, it wasn't a blind buy, but I don't know anything about how long it lasts, the projection, like any of those things. And those things are relatively important to me in perfume. There are some perfumes that I will make an exception for, but I'm trying not to have too many in my collection that don't perform well. Like, the purpose of perfume is to be smelled. That's my purpose of wearing perfume. I like perfume, but I also want people to smell me having something on. So if I buy something, 100 milliliter bottle of something, it needs to be because I love it, it lasts a long time, all those things. So I'm trying not to have too many of those in my collection. So, but I smelled this in store, and I was like, oh my gosh, this smells so good. But I was like, no, don't get the 100 milliliter, just get the travel size. So we're going to smell it again, but I'm going to travel size. I got the travel size so I can know, does this last? Does it project? All those things. And if not, if I go through it and it doesn't, then I would just repurchase maybe a travel size, but not commit to a full 100 milliliter bottle of something that doesn't do well. Ooh. This is really, really good to me for some reason. The notes for this are coconut, freesia, bergamot, gardenia, coconut, freesia, and bergamot in the top, gardenia, ylang ylang, jasmine, and orange blossom in the middle, and base is white musk, ambroxan, and vanilla. This is so good to me, and it's not even super like original or super innovative as it pertains to the smell, but I really, really like this. And when I smelled this on my skin, ooh, this was so good. This is almost it's got a bit of freshness to it, but I would wear this with fresh gardenia from Bath and Body Works. I would wear this with is it Gorgeous Gardenia from Gucci. I would wear this with Armani Code for women. I would wear this with, it just seemed like it would go good with so many things. I want to smell this on my skin. Oh my gosh, this smells completely different on my skin. I'm sorry, this just comes alive in a totally different way on my skin than it does on this paper. On the paper, it's good, it's fresh, has a freshness to it, but it's not in like a clean linen type of way. It's like fresh and a little bit citrusy. It's like fresh gardenia, like a fresh floral type of smell. But on my skin, oh, something just comes out different on my skin that is not in this on this paper. I am so sorry. I like this type of person, you wanna give them a hug. This type of person, you want to sit next to them at church. Like, this is almost giving me like signature scent worthy, and this is almost giving me like, because it's not doing too much, but it's so good. I can see this performing very well in the rain, like rainy weather, still feeling very clean, very fresh, but it's got something to it. I can see this being appropriate for like the office. Like, it's not gonna kill everybody when you walk in the office, but when you there, people know you smell good. Like, this is gonna be a time. It's good on the paper, but ooh, I wonder how this would be with vanilla vibes. Am I on to something? We on to something. We on to something. Juliet, you and your gun, you're on to something. You're on to something. Now, how many things did I buy? Girl, what was you doing? So let's do this one. I was in Ulta one day, and I was smelling perfumes, and I had smelled this Victor & Rolf Ruby Orchid, and I was like, okay. So when I smelled it on my skin, it did very well. It was very enjoyable, but again, we're trying not to build things in my collection that don't perform well, don't, you know, do other things. Now, I will say, fragrant body oils, I got a sample of Ruby Orchid, and that thing is a hit. That thing is great. So if this doesn't do well, at least I know I have a perfume oil that will do the job. But I want to see how well this perfume will do. So Ruby Orchid, we're gonna give this a sniff, and I do remember spraying this on my skin, and this was really, really good. Oh, it's already greeting me at the door. Whew, that's good. And let me tell you, I'm not a fan. I don't dislike the original Flower Bomb, but on my skin just soaks that up, and you can't smell it at all. Like, and that's the perfume and the perfume oil. I've had both from different places. My skin just absorbs that to the point where it's just like, girl, do you even have anything on? Like, I don't know. It just gets, ooh, that's good. My skin, it just gets drowned. So I don't own the original Flower Bomb, and I have no intentions of purchasing the original Flower Bomb. However, this Ruby Orchid. So the notes for this are peach and vine in the top. The middle is orchid, and the base is vanilla bean. Very simple, but this is hitting on something. I want to spray it on I want to see how it smells on my skin. That smells really good to me. My only caveat, I'm curious. It seems like it's going to sit like a skin scent. And if I had a full bottle of this in my collection, I'm not going to hold you. I would want this to be beast mode. Like, when I walk, I want you to be able to smell this. Even if not beast mode, I at least want to have a little scent bubble going on. I feel like this one, you have to be on somebody's skin to smell this. And I don't know if I necessarily want that in my collection, particularly from this. So, depending on how this performs, this, I might, if it doesn't perform well, I won't repurchase it in perfume. I'll just stick with the perfume oil. There won't be a need to do this. Yeah, I wouldn't repurchase it in a full bottle. I would just keep I would just purchase a bigger size of the perfume oil. It's nice. I like it. But for me to purchase a full bottle, it would need to perform a little bit better. So I'm holding out reservation, but although I like it, I don't think it's going to perform the way I need it to. Then, baby, I almost turned around and bought this in the 100 milliliter size. That's how good this is. Let me tell you what made me want this. I have this. This is Flower Bomb Nectar. Okay? I have a perfume oil of this. I believe by the time this airs, did I mention that in my if it's not the one coming up, it'll be the next layering combos video. I have a layering combo that has Flower Bomb Nectar perfume oil from Fragrant Body Oils in there. That perfume oil, I was turning and sniffing myself all day. And I know people could smell me because I continuously smell me. And I'm a person, after an hour, I don't know what I smell like. People give me compliments after the end of the day, and I be like, girl, you still smell that? I am notoriously for going blind to my own scent. That's one of the ones, it kept greeting me all day. All day. So I'm like, dang, if this is a perfume oil, what the perfume smelling like? So when I seen they had this at Sephora, I was like, let me get the travel size. I'm not going to commit to the full 100 milliliter until I know for sure it's thumping. Because like I said, if it ain't giving what it's supposed to give, I could just keep my perfume on and keep it moving. I sprayed this on my hand. I got to my car. I said, I want to go back in and get the full bottle. Right now. That's how good this was. Y'all, this Flower Bomb Nectar smells so good. I don't know why people don't talk about this more. This thing, oh my God. It is so juicy, sweet, but not like in a sickeningly sweet kind of way, and like just a very good fruit sweet type of way. Oh, if my skin could smell like this, oh, there's almost a bit of freshness to it too. Like, and when I put this on my skin, this is very strange what the notes say for this, because it don't give this at all. The top note is gunpowder, cassis, and bergamot. The middle note is osmanthus, orange blossom, jasmine, sambac. The base is vanilla, tonka bean, benzoin, and patchouli. That is the strangest group of notes I've ever read. But baby, when I tell you what this does on my skin, this is it for me. Oh, I don't smell no gunpowder, no bullets. I don't smell that nowhere. I just smell something so beautiful and so good. Like, I almost turned around and bought a full bottle of this and kept the travel size and still bought a 100 milliliter bottle. If this performs the way I think it, because I just off spraying on my hand that day, I got off the rip 4 hours. Easily 4 hours. Not, you know, layering or nothing, just spraying it on my hand. Kept smelling it the rest of the night. It was still there and it was potent. So I know for sure at least 4 hours just off rip. If this does what I think it's going to do, y'all in trouble. That's the, I don't know why people don't talk about this. People always talk about Flower Bomb, Flower Bomb, Flower Bomb. I don't never see nobody talking about Flower Bomb Nectar ever. I should have never bought these because these is my little tool. Now I'm talking all over the place with this doggone thing. Y'all see it's a flower? It's so cute. But, ooh. If this do what I think it's going to do, I'm never going to put this down. This is so beautiful to me. If the gunpowder, if those notes scare you, just get a sample or a travel size, or get the perfume oil for fragrant body oils. Whew. I'm praying that this checks off the boxes as far as projection and sillage and stuff, because I want to repurchase it in a full bottle. But if it's not checking the boxes, like I said, I'm just going to stick with the perfume oil. I'm not going to buy a 100 milliliter bottle of something that I know doesn't perform. I'm not going to do that. But I pray it does, because I really want this bottle. I really, really do. So we're going to pray and see it gives, and hope it gives what it's supposed to give, because I want this. I want this in my collection in a 400 milliliter bottle so bad. But I'm being responsible. I'm buying samples. 2 more and we out the door. This is Ellis Brooklyn Bee. This is in a 7.5 milliliter, 0.25 ounce. I saw Leah Janae, I think that's her name. She was going through her perfumes, and she was also listing perfumes that she was going to declutter and ones she was going to keep. And she got to this one. Oh no, it's a I knew I shouldn't have got this. I don't like when they're the little I like it to spray. I don't like the little dabber thing. I hate that. I need the full effect of a spray. But you know, I just bought something from Temu. It's like a clear version of the Touchland hand sanitizer, but you can put whatever you want in there. I wonder if I could put this perfume in there and spray it, because I need the full effect of the spray. Anyway, this is what it looks like. And she was like, I think she said she was decluttering it because it was like so sweet, and I was like, sweet? My ears perked up. But I didn't buy the full bottle. I didn't blind buy it. I said, let me just see what it's getting. Let me get a little travel size and see what it's hitting on before I commit to the full thing. Y'all see how responsible I'm being? I'm doing very well. So the notes for this are, the top is rum and Havana, the middle is honey, bran and cinnamon, the base is vanilla, cacao and sandalwood. All of that sounds very, very pleasant. I don't even know if this will work, trying to sample it on my my little stick. I just feel like it just soaked it. I don't think I can really smell it. I'm gonna have to transfer this to something. I don't know what, but this little dabber situation, I'm not here for it. Ooh, that is really sweet. It's that kind of sweet that's like sweet trash. Like if you threw like some fruit or something, some fruit that kind of went bad. Like that's kind of what it smells like. And then there's also something like earthy or like herbal. Oh, I don't like this. Oh. Well, I almost poured half the bottle out just now. Look how much, just trying to dab it, poured half the bottle out. I don't like that. It smells like sweet trash in Home Depot. It smells like sweet trash in a cardboard box. It smells like you bought a box of nectarines. Girl, that scared me. I was finna rebuke everything up in here. If you buy like a box of nectarines or some fruit or oranges and they give it to you in a cardboard box, and then you let it sit for too long and it starts to get a little smell to it, the cardboard, the juices that are all leaked at the bottom of the cardboard box, that's what this smells like. Ugh. That's not good. It smells a little bit like glue and tape. If you told me gunpowder was in this, I would believe you. Woo, that is terrible. I don't know what I'm gonna do with that. I don't don't even think I can mix that with nothing to make that better. That's just not good. The more I smell it, the worse it gets. Whoever's walking around smelling like that, I'm praying for you. Okay, this is the last one, and this has been on my wish list for a very long time. I wanted to blind buy the full bottle because it's one of the ones where, like, it's always seen, it's always recommended. People love, love, love it so much. And I did want to get a full bottle of it, but I said, no, don't do it. Get a sample first, see how you feel about it, go from there. So this is a complete blind buy. I've never smelled it. I've only heard descriptions. This is, I don't need a prince by my side to be a princess. Excuse me, to be a princess. This has been on my wish list for a very long time. It's always recommended. People always talk about it. They love, love, love it. And I wanted to buy it even when it was the circle top with the square bottom. I wanted it then, but I said no, it's so expensive, and especially expensive things. I am a sucker for a blind buy, but once we start talking $150, $200, $200 plus, I'm not blind buying. I'm not. No, like, there's a cap. Well, the things I'm willing to risk and blind buy, and the full price of this is pricey. This is a Kilian perfume, so I wasn't taking no chances. So travel size it is. I have high expectations for this. This is always recommended, always talked about. TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, like, it's everywhere. So I expect to be blown away. I expect whatever I expect, I'm gonna get it. Sorry. I expect to be blown away. I expect it to completely exceed my expectations. So the bar is set high for this. So yeah. Oh, that was a great spray though. That was a fantastic spray. So good. Okay. It's very soft. It almost disappears. Let's try it on my skin. It's sweet. It's very light. It's very, very soft. It's like cotton candy went on a diet. It's like diabetic cupcakes. It's like it's missing something. Is that the green tea thing in there? I think there's tea in this. The top note is lemon. The middle is green tea, ginger, peach. I don't know how to say this. Hedion, jasmine, and apple. The base is marshmallow, vanilla, and benzoin. And I still feel like now it's gone again. Is this the right thing? Am I smelling this correctly? I mean, people always go up for this. Okay, what I initially get in the top is like a cupcake on a diet. Like, it's sweet, but it's like not too much because it won't raise your blood sugar. Like, that's what's at the top. But then there's, you ate a cupcake, now you're drinking some tea. And then it almost disappears. Did I get the wrong thing? I mean, people be going up for this. Like, up. This can't be right. I don't get it. I almost, after the initial stuff comes through, it almost disappears. I don't understand. I'm sorry. I'm not getting it. I'm not getting the hype. It's almost non-existent on my skin. And I've sprayed it twice. Did I get a bad batch? Do I need to let this sit? It is completely gone from my skin in a matter of minutes. This is not giving what the people said it was supposed to give. And now y'all done released a Eau Fraiche or something, which is even lighter than the original. How can you get lighter than nothing? Okay, at the top, like when I first spray it, I do smell something. It's still very light, but I do smell something. And then in a matter of minutes, it's completely gone from my skin. Unless Y'all telling me I need to let this sit for a couple of months to come back to it. This is a no for me. I'm so sorry. Gone. Gone. This, yeah, it's a no for me, dog. This is not giving nothing. I mean, 0. I'm so glad I didn't blind by this. I mean, my skin literally smells like nothing. Nothing. I mean, maybe I'm having the same problem that I have with Flower Bomb. Like I said, when I spray Flower Bomb on myself, my skin completely soaks that up. I don't smell nothing. And that's when that girls go up for that. Even the guys like when girls wear Flower Bomb. My skin, for some reason, just does not. It doesn't do. I don't have Flower Bomb. I don't want Flower Bomb. Maybe this Princess one is another one that's just not for me. I'm telling you, nothing. It's giving nothing. So, yeah. Very interesting haul here today. Some purchases I'm very, very excited about. Can't wait to wear that Flower Bomb Nectar. Oh, so good. Vanilla vibes, and the vanilla vibes mixed with the Lust Sun, whatever that is. So good. That bee smells like duct tape and nectarines. It smells like cardboard and fruit juice. Like, that's gonna be a hard pass. Burberry Her, that was always gonna be in my collection. Vanilla vibes. Givenchy, I'm still indifferent to that one. Ruby Orchid, we gonna see if it performs. And Ruby Nectar, I think that's gonna be a repurchase no matter what. Tell the truth, shame the devil. I think I'm gonna get it, but I'm gonna try to wait till my birthday. So what's gonna end up happening is I do have some videos that are still already filmed, some more hauls and things like that, but these are things that I've already purchased. I started to say in the next couple of months, I don't know how much like new stuff that as it's being released, I don't know how much of that stuff I'm gonna be getting, because I feel like I'm gonna cut back, because I feel like I'm gonna do some damage on my birthday. And I know y'all may be like, girl, your birthday not till September. That's how much damage I feel like I'm gonna do. Like, I'm thinking of so much stuff that I want. I'm like, no, I'm just gonna get it for my birthday. I just feel like I'm about to treat myself. I feel like I'm about to go all in and celebrate myself for my birthday. And I'm just like, I need to chill now so that I can really unleash like I want to for my birthday. I'm buying myself whatever I want. Period. But then what's your budget? I'm delusional. I don't got no budget. Jesus paid it all. So, you know, but yeah, so I don't know when I'm gonna air this. I have some footage already that's uploaded, ready to post, so I don't know where this is gonna fall in on my channel. But whenever you see this, just don't be surprised if like there are new collections that drop. You know, already know I'm done with Bath and Body Works. But if there's like new body care that comes out, or new shower gels, even new perfumes, don't be surprised if I'm not on it or on top of it. Don't be surprised if I'm just chilling with my collection and just working what I got. Like I said, the hauls you may see after this are things that have already been purchased. So yeah, that's kind of where I'm at in my head space, in my collection. I'm just trying to gear up for my birthday. I feel like I'm gonna go. Y'all thought I was bad for my annual sale. I just feel like I'm gonna be buying everything for my birthday. So yeah, drop that in the comments. Let me know what you think about these perfumes that I have. Are there any that you have in your collection? What are your thoughts? Are there any that you were thinking about and you changed your mind, or you made up your mind based on watching this video? Just talk to me. I always like hearing from y'all, talking to y'all in the comment section. It's a vibe down in the after party. Yeah, I love you all so much. I'll see you in my next one. Bye.